Hey y'all, it's Amanda and this is my Texas Zone 8 garden, and today we're going to be exploring a ton of fall planters that I've done in the past. Now this is one of my favorite times to revisit gardening from the past because I feel like fall is one of my favorite times of year. And so I really enjoy working in my garden and creating containers and planters. I love the colors of fall, all the vibrant oranges and reds and yellows and purples. Just love all those tones, and I love pumpkins and I love texture. So this is the time of year that I like to look back and talk about some of my past planters that I've done. Now, I really think that you all are going to enjoy this. I have put these planters in chronological order. So we're talking 2020, that's when I started recording stuff for this YouTube channel. So we're looking back to 2020. And in some of them, for those of y'all who have been around for a while, you will be able to look in the background. There's one where I'm in my backyard and there's nothing in my backyard except for a newly planted baby willow tree that you guys are just going to be like, what? Yeah, so it's really kind of fun to see how things have evolved over time. Okay, so y'all got to see the first few planters. I definitely think when you look at some of the original planters that I started doing for fall, I definitely think that you can see that I've definitely got a very basic approach to design, and I don't put as much texture in there. You can also see that I have mixed a bunch of plants, some requiring shade, some requiring sun. Truthfully, that's just the journey of a gardener trying things out, and that's the best way I learn. I can certainly listen to what people tell me all the time, and I definitely take some advice and try it out. But the best thing for me is to try it and fail and then learn from that failure. So going into this next portion, I really start to incorporate some more interesting textures into my planters. I start using some faux pumpkins or fresh pumpkins. I start using a lot of celosia, which is definitely one of my go-to plants for fall because especially at one of my favorite nurseries, Covington's, they always carry a wide variety of different colors of celosia, which really stand up to the heat that I am still experiencing in my fall, right? Even though it's mid-September for me right now, it's all in the 97, 98 degrees this entire week, whereas a lot of my northern friends are experiencing much cooler temps. And some of my even further northern friends are preparing for their first snow. But I really like to explore different textures and I love to explore different containers, whether it's traditional terracotta pot, to a thrifted basket, to an unusual antique or vintage container. I love running the gamut on different shapes, textures, and containers. Now, you'll definitely see as I continue to go along that coleus becomes a tried and true element of my fall garden. And that's because at this time now I've learned more about my house, and I've realized that where I put my fall containers receives quite a bit of shade. Coleus does really great in those areas. It also adds a really big punch of color and texture without having to purchase a bloom. You're also going to see that I definitely start incorporating more faux florals, which is a big thing that I do in the fall now. In fact, I just recently did one of my porch, part one of my porch makeover for Halloween a couple of days ago, and all of my containers are faux floral. And what that just helps me do is budget better over the year, over the season. It also allows me to maintain more color on a deeply shaded porch that plants don't do as well at unless they're pushed to the front. But I love the color of faux floral back in the depths of the porch. It's also helped me save a lot of money over the years. And I also love incorporating dried elements like my beautiful dried limelight hydrangeas. All right, you all, I did not include the newest setup that will join the cast of this video next year. I hope you guys have enjoyed just seeing some inspiration of containers and also seeing the evolution of myself as a gardener over the last 4 years. I get a lot of comments that are like, I'm new, I don't know what I'm doing. How do you figure out how to do stuff? It's really just watching, learning, and trying. Try and try again. If it doesn't work out, that's fine. You learned something from what didn't work out. And so I really emphasize trying lots of different things over the years. Like I said, it's really, really fun just to look back over the last 4 years and seeing the evolution of my containers. And of course, prior to that, I used to put together fall containers, but I didn't record at that time. I didn't have a YouTube channel, so I didn't have like a reasoning to do that. So I wish I had some of those. Y'all would laugh at me to see my journey so far. But I hope you all are enjoying fall. I hope you were able to put together a fall container, whether it was all fresh plants or a mix of fresh and faux, or like me this season, all faux, which has been really fun. All right, you all, as always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Every time you like and subscribe to the channel, it helps grow my channel so much. And I just said channel like 3 times in a row. And if you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment, just drop me an emoji below, letting me know you made it to the end of the video and that you say hi. And be sure to check me out on my social media outlets, including Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, she's a mad gardener or a decorator or anything else that she wants to be.